Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai lai lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai lai lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai lai lai. Psalm 92, and tonight we are going to be using the Sudarim. So if you did not get one, please grab one. Sorry about that. We're going old school. We'll start with Psalm 92. Tov lehodot ladonai. Tov lehodot ladonai. ולזמר לשמך עליון, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון. On this the day of days, my lips shall sing your praise, for I know that you'll always be here surrounding me. Tov lehodot l'Adonai, ולזמר לשמך העליון. טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון. My spirit takes release. I close my eyes in peace, and from my soul heard far above springs a song of love. Tov lehodot l'Adonai, ולזמר לשמך עליון. טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון. I wish to understand the wonders of your hand, for all the blessings that are mine rise from your design. Tov lehodot l'Adonai, ולזמר לשמך עליון. טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון. Page 24. Shalom Alechem. Let's welcome the angels of Shabbat. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaSharet, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. All together. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaSharet, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seidchem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaSharet, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shabbat Shalom, and welcome to Congregation Micah. I'm Cantor Josh Goldberg. This is Chris Smallwood over here on the piano. And I'd like to start off with a little Jewish humor. The daughter of a successful businessman marries a young Torah scholar. The businessman calls in his new son-in-law for a meeting. He says, "Son, I love my daughter, and that's why I've decided to make you a 50% owner of my business. All you have to do is come into the factory every day and learn the ropes." The young man says, "Factory? That's too noisy. I can't work in a factory." "Okay, so we'll put you in the office and you'll take over some of the operations." "Office? No. I really can't sit behind a desk all day." And the father said, "Son, I've just made you a 50% owner of a successful organization, but you can't work in the factory because it's too noisy, and you can't work in the office because you can't sit behind a desk. So what am I supposed to do with you?" "Oh, that's easy," he said. "Buy me out." There are so many Jewish jokes about business. Being a Jew is serious business sometimes. It takes attention to detail. Our parsha this week has a lot of details about what we are supposed to do and not do as Jews. God instructs the Hebrews to centralize their sacrificial worship to one location, reminds us not to be lured by false idols, to only eat mammals that have split hooves and chew their cud, and fish with scales and fins, no swine, no vultures, nothing died a natural death, no blood, and of course, don't boil a goat in its mother's milk. We're reminded to forgive debts, to open our hands to the needy, and to focus on joy, specifically with the 3 festivals of Passover, Shavuot, and Sukkot. No matter what your personal observance level, being a Jew is serious business. It takes pride to keep our traditions going. It takes strength to stand up for what's right, even when most of the world seems like it's against us. It takes knowledge and wisdom to remember all the laws and holidays, and not to mention the Hebrew. And in Judaism, and especially in this community, we take life cycle events seriously. We're there for each other in good times and bad, times of grief and times of joy. So right now, let's take a moment and celebrate our joy and gratitude. So if you have a simcha or anything you're celebrating, please don't be shy and share with us so we can increase our joy with you. Do I have Rabbi Flip's cool flashcards that I can hand out? Yes, I do. All right. Okay, any simchas today? All right. Coming to you. Richard.
So I've got two. My granddaughter just passed her written and oral exams, and she's now in the PhD program at Wisconsin.
All right.
And Saturday's my 82nd birthday.
Okay. Double simcha. Thank you. Did you two come up for the candles? Who else has got one? All right. Paul, what do you got?
Grandson enrolled in medical school this week.
Oh, okay. That's serious business.
Gail and I have our birthdays.
Happy birthday, both of you? Today?
No.
Oh, this week? Okay, awesome. How about some arc door openers? Okay, anyone else? Okay, pass the mic.
So we're talking about birthdays. Mine's coming up. I'll
Fantastic.
be 73 at the end of next week.
Wow, okay, very good. All right, so we have a 73-year-old arc opener. Anyone else? Any more simchas? Okay, the Rubios, coming to you.
My daughter just had a cancer antigen test and everything came in clean.
Oh, wow.
So, big blessing.
Amazing. So glad to hear that. Let's give you guys that one too. Okay. Any other simchas? We'd love to hear them. Oh, we got one over here. Yes, sir. What's your name? Micah?
My mom's 44th birthday.
Okay. Oh, are you sure she wanted you to say the number? That's okay. Well, happy birthday. You guys want to come up for candles? Okay. Anyone else? Going once, going twice? We love a good simcha. Okay. Well, if you got a candle lighting card, please come up and help us light the candles. I'll get this one started for you. Ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kirshanu b'mitzvotav V'tzivanu lehadlik ner V'tzivanu lehadlik ner Tzivanu lehadlik ner Shel Shabbat Toda Rabah. Ya la 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 la. Thank you. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la. If you'll turn to page 70, we're reminded of that joy of Shabbat by imagining the Sabbath as a beautiful bride. So we'll sing Lecha Dodi together, and on the last verse, we'll rise and face the doors. Lecha Dodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela Lecha Dodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela Shamor v'zachor v'rivor echad Yishmiyanu el hamiyuchad Adonai echad U'shemo echad L'shem ultiferet V'li tchila Lecha Dodi Likrat kala Pnei Shabbat Nekabela Lecha Dodi Likrat kala פני שבת נקבלה, לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה, מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. Clap with me. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום עטרת בלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Page 26 for Chatzi Kaddish. If you'll remain standing, and we'll stay standing for Baruch Hu as well. Yitkada ve'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach yidutei ve'yamlich malchutei, bechayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'gala u'v'zman kariv, v'meru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevorach, le'olam ul'al me'almaya, yitbarach, yitbarach ve'yishtabach, ve'yitpa'ar ve'yitromam ve'yitnaseh, ve'yithadar ve'yit'aleh ve'yithalal, shemei dekudesha barichu, le'elah min kol birchata ve'shihirata, tushbechata ve'nechemata, damiran be'alma, v'meru amen. Our call to prayer is on the next page, 28. Yai la 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 la, yai la 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 la, yai la 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 la, yai la 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 la, yai la 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 la. Yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai. Baruchu et Adonai Hamevorach. Baruch Adonai Hamevorach, Hamevorach le'olam va'ed. Hamevorach, Hamevorach le'olam va'ed. You'll join me on page 34 for our central prayer of Shema. Now, I have an activity that I like to do at MCA with our preschoolers, but I found it works with adults too. It's a nice way to get calm and get ready for Shema. So you just do this. You start with a finger to your lips because Shema means to listen, and you can't listen if you're talking. So you go shh. Then you put your hands on your heart, and you go because God is delicious. And then you raise your hands in the air, and you say ah because you're experiencing a wonder and divinity. So let's try it. Shh, ah. Shh, ah, shh, ah, shh, ah. Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod, Shem Kevod, Malchuto, Le'olam, Le'olam Va'ed. Page 36, we chant together. Ve'yahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha vehayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anuchi metzavecha hayom alevavecha veshinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam B'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlechtecha v'derech uv'shochbecha uv'kumecha ukshartam le'ot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. So today is day 686 of the war in Israel. And as I was there this summer, I was reminded how much the hostage situation is still very much top of mind for everyone there. I just saw posters and signs and pictures everywhere, and they just can't stop thinking about it. And, here, so far away, we have the luxury of having other things on our minds, but as Jews, we should always be keeping this present. So as we've been saying every week, we'll say the prayer for the release of captives. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam matir asurim. Blessed are you, God, who frees the captives. And on page 40, in that same vein, we'll continue with Mi Chamocha, our prayer for redemption and freedom. May we all know that one day soon. Please sing with me. Ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai mi kamocha nedar ba'kodesh nora tehilot o seifele מלכותך ראו בניך בוקע ים לפני משה ומרים מלכותך ראו בניך בוקע ים לפני משה ומרים זה לי אנו ואמירו אדוני מלוך לעולם לעולם ועד יאללה לי 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 יאללה לי 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 יאללה לי 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 יאללה לי 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 יאללה לי 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 יאללה לי 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 יאללה לי 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 ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני Ga'al Yisrael. Yalla lay 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 yalla lay la lay. Yalla lay 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 lay. Yalla lay 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 yalla lay lay lay. Amen. We'll go now to Hashkivenu, our prayer for shelter. And this is a beautiful melody by our friend Donnie Massang, who joined us last year for Simchat Torah. And this version just makes me feel that peace and shelter, and I hope it does for you too. Hashkivenu, Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu, Leshalom, Leshalom, Hashkivenu. Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu leshalom. V'hamideinu shomereinu lechayim u'leshalom, u'leshalom. Hashkivenu, Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu leshalom. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu leshalom. Ushmor tzeiteinu uvoheinu lechayim ulshalom me'ata ve'ad olam. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, aleinu sukat shlomecha. Hashkivenu, Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, leshalom. Hashkivenu, Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu leshalom. So now let's turn to page 44 for Vishamru, which is our joyful prayer of gratitude for this day of rest and reminding us to keep the Shabbat. This is a beautiful tune by Cantor Meir Finkelstein, one of my favorites. V'shameru v'nei Yisrael את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים, כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבר ויהי נפש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. If you are able to please rise as we turn to page 46 for Amidah, starting with the words of Adonai Sfatai. Adonai, open my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Adonai, Adonai, Sefatai, Tiftach, Ufi, Yagid, Dehilatecha. That my mouth may declare your praise. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your glory. Adonai, Sefatai, Tiftach, Ufi, Yagid, Tehilatecha. Page 48. Baruch Atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avoteinu ve'Imoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibur ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Ve'konei HaKol, Ve'zocher Chasdei Avot ve'Imahot, U'mevii Geula livnei v'neihem, Le'ma'an Shemo be'ahava, Melech Hozer u'Moshia u'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'Izrat Sarah, אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומדומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישוע, ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, קדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה, ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש. Please continue with a moment of silent reflection. Seal our Amidah by asking God to grant us peace, to grant us goodness and blessings. Sim Shalom. And this is a beautiful setting by Broadway composer Zena Goldrich, commissioned for Park Avenue Synagogue. Sim Shalom, Sim Shalom. Sim shalom tova uvracha, chen v'chesed v'rachamim, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael amecha. Sim shalom, sim shalom. Sim shalom tova uvracha, chen v'chesed v'rachamim, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael amecha. Barecheinu avinu kulanu kechad, be'or panecha, ki ve'or panecha natata lanu, Adonai Eloheinu. Sim shalom, sim shalom. Sim shalom, tova uvracha, chen v'chesed v'rachamim, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael hamecha. Torat chayim, Torat chayim, ve'ahavat chesed, וצדקה וברכה ורחמים וחיים ושלום. שים שלום, שים שלום, שים שלום, טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים, עלינו ועל כל ישראל עמך. וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל. בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. shalom, sim shalom, sim shalom, tova uvracha, chen v'chesed v'rachamim, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael lamecha, sim shalom, sim shalom, sim shalom, tova uvracha, chen v'chesed v'rachamim, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael hamecha. Baruch atah Adonai, hamivarech et amo Yisrael b'shalom. Sim shalom, sim shalom, sim shalom. Well, Shabbat shalom, everyone. Parshat Re'eh. Re'eh anochi noten lifnechem hayom bracha uklala. See, this day I set before you blessing and curse. This is how our current Parsha Re'eh opens. God doesn't say listen up or pay attention, but rather implores the Israelites, Re'eh, to see the options set before them. The options are blessing if you obey the commandments of your God Adonai that I enjoin you on this day, and curse if you do not obey the commandments of your God Adonai, but turn away from the path that I enjoin you this day, and follow other gods whom you have not experienced. What does it mean to truly see the pathways that lie before us? We have on one hand physical sight, but if we look deeper, we can conceive it as active perception or intellectual discernment. In other words, vision of the mind. Our eyes tell us what physically lies before us, but the vision of the mind allows us to decide how to respond, interpret, and react to any situation we may face. As the Buddhist proverb goes, pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. There is no doubt that life will involve some level of discomfort, pain, and grief. That's just the human experience. But we are the ones who get to decide how we take these painful experiences and move forward in our lives. Sometimes what looks like a blessing at first can end up being a curse, and a curse could end up bringing about an unexpected blessing. I want to tell you about my friend Charlie Kramer. Charlie and I met in 2011 in Los Angeles, where we were both up-and-coming song leaders, musicians, educators, and songwriters. Charlie has many wonderful qualities. He's charismatic, funny, easygoing. He knows how to get a room full of people to really sing. And something else that is unique about him, but to me was not even the top 5 most interesting things about him, Charlie is legally blind. He was born with retinitis pigmentosa, a group of inherited eye disorders that cause damage to the retina, leading to progressive vision loss. Early symptoms often include difficulty in seeing in dim light or night blindness, and a gradual loss of peripheral or side vision, which results in tunnel vision. In other words, his vision has continued to decline slowly since birth, and now he has so little peripheral vision that he describes what he can see as looking through a boba straw. This disorder is something that Charlie never complained about, even though it did impact his daily life. He had to Uber all over town since he was never able to drive. Nighttime was difficult because he couldn't see much at all. When I met him, this was something that he was open about, but it wasn't the main focus of his life or his career. He wanted to make music, and that he did. In about 2017, Charlie wanted to record his first album of Jewish music, and he asked me to produce it. We worked for months in the studio until it was perfect, and he released it and began getting more and more gigs throughout the Jewish community. A few months later, we both attended a conference in Palm Springs put on by the American Conference of Cantors and the Guild of Temple Musicians. They asked Charlie to present a program, and he decided to experiment with a new idea. He called it Singing in the Dark. Every participant was given a blindfold, ushered into a dark room where they were seated in a circle, and for 45 minutes we all sang together in complete darkness. With the visuals taken away, the music became even more potent, and our voices blended together beautifully. It was a powerful experience. All of the cantors from the conference were clamoring to bring this experience to their synagogues. And soon, Charlie's entire career focus began to shift from being a musician and song leader to being a public speaker, life coach for people dealing with disabilities, and an inclusive accessibility consultant. Charlie takes his lived experience and helps other people with disabilities live their best lives. In Charlie's own words, "For years, I rejected my blindness and was determined to live life as a fully sighted person. I now see that this was due to the negative perspectives society had taught me about being disabled and the horrible life that was in store for me. It took me years of frustration and soul-searching to get to where I am today, a place of true self-love and acceptance of my blindness. Now I spend every day of my life helping other people with disabilities to develop the same vital self-love and acceptance I have developed in myself." Charlie lived his whole life thinking his blindness was a curse, but found a way to make it into a blessing, not just for himself, but to share that blessing and that empowerment with others. Viktor Frankl once said, "Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response, and in our response lies our growth and our freedom." We can't choose the circumstances that we're born into, and no matter how hard we try, we can't change our past. But Re'eh reminds us to rely on our inner vision when the path before us is uncertain. So this Shabbat, I ask you, what is your vision for your own life, for your family, for your community, for your country, and for the world? Are you wandering through life blindly without direction or purpose? Are you missing the forest for the trees? Shabbat is a great opportunity for us to zoom out, to take a step back from the nonstop hustle and bustle of the week, and reassess things to make sure that we are still headed in the right direction, to set an intention and rededicate ourselves to it. And with the high holy days coming up, we have an even bigger window to do some chazarat hanefesh, a thorough review of the soul. I'll leave you with one more quote. "We may spend our whole life climbing the ladder of success, only to find that when we get to the top, that our ladder is leaning against the wrong wall." As humans living in a capitalist society, it's easy to get caught up in the rat race of life, to become a careerist, a perfectionist, a workaholic, a people pleaser, or to just try and keep up with the Joneses, which can be a great thing for one's career, but potentially detrimental to one's physical, emotional, and spiritual health. So this Shabbat, I invite you, all of you, to take some time for yourself, to truly see yourself, re'eh, whether it's through meditation or yoga or going on a walk or just sitting in silence with yourself, to remind yourself what your vision for your life truly is, not your career or your job, but your individual, internal, spiritual life. After all, this life is the only one you've got. Shabbat Shalom. We'll take this time to offer a Misha Berach, a prayer of healing for anyone in our community that you're thinking of who needs it. I have the following names here, and then I'll invite you to share. Alan Mandel, Jordan Sandberg, Brian Green, Amy Drongowski, Michael Citron, Will Ravenal, Skip Atkinson, Courtney Anderson, Steve Wallach, Chaim Baruch, Jay Cohen, Levi Weinstein, Sue Hochberg, Kim Keller, Bill Schreibman, E.B. Sandberg, John Mitchell, Tobias Houghton, and Olivia Fogel. If there's any names you'd like to add, please share it with us now. So take a moment to invite the divine presence for healing and blessing for everyone in need. Misha Berach. שבירך אבותינו ואמותינו אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, שרה רבקה, רחל ולאה, הוא יברך את החולים. מי שבירך אבותינו ואמותינו אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, שרה רבקה, רחל ולאה, הוא יברך את החולים. הקדוש ברוך הוא, ימלא רחמים עליהם. הקדוש ברוך הוא ימלא רחמים עליהם. מי שבירך אבותינו ואמותינו אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, שרה רבקה, רחל ולאה, הוא יברך את החולים. רפואת הנפש ורפואת הגוף, השתה בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ונאמר אמן. שבירך אבותינו ואמותינו אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, שרה רבקה, רחל ולאה, יברך את החולים. ונאמר אמן. ונאמר amen.
It's time for Aleinu. So we're going to turn to page 252. And if you are one of our ARC openers, if you have the card, now is your chance to come on up. That's page 282. 282. Come on up. Come open it.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Thank you so much to our ARC openers. Thank you. We now come to our Kaddish, our mourner's prayer, page 294. And as a community, we observe the following yahrzeit today, the anniversary of a death of Herbert Abelman, Benjamin Barnett, Marjorie Berlatsky, Katie Beletsky, Ruth M. Bookstein, Bernard Bublik, Eugene Charna, Mr. Edward Claremont, Ada Dubin, Gilbert Fox Jr., Cornelia Geschweiler, Bernard Kleinrock, Anna Krathamer, Fred Landsman, Gloria Landsman, Ann Cutler Lapin, Jack Magestro, Doris Mueller, Alvina Pereira, Theodore Shapiro, Martin Siegel, Herman Streisand, Mary E. Surface, Nathan Tarr, Joseph Morton Weinstein, Sylvia Wolf, Catherine L. Zander, Harry Zeitlin. And we continue mourning for the recent passings of Roberta Luttrell, Mark Stern, Kevin Paul Duke, Jean Harriet Eisenberg, Annette Schaefer Eskind, Randy Bellows, Joel Berlatsky, Elsie Mae Matlock, Alexander Jacob Gross, Melvin Goldman, Jack Friedman, Lindsay Chappell, David Grodsky, Jeff Margolis, Yaron Lashinsky, Sarah Milgram, Shirley Fair, Rusty King, Ann Evans, Don Luis Senzori, Greta Glick, Robert Oglander, Julio Ernesto Mejia Perez, Charlene Estrin, Richard Hiller, Brian Hitchcock, Micah Allenson, Richard Heller, Leslie Susan Winner, Ethel Ress, Mark Hiller, Craig Smith, Nancy Lee Glynn, Clinton Thomas McCormick, Ken Eisenberg, Alton Grove, Judith Mandel, Jonathan Biller, and Gertrude B. Noren. If you have a name of a loved one who has passed that you'd like to share with us tonight, please do so. For all those names and for all who have no one to read for them, on page 294, we recite together. Yit kadal ve'yit kadash shemei rabbah be'alma divrach hirutei ve'yamlich malchutei be'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael ba'gala u'v'zman kariv imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach le'olam u'lalmei almaya yit barach ve'yish tabach ve'yit pa'ar ve'yit ramam ve'yit naseh V'yit hadar, v'yit alev, v'yit halal, shemei dekudsha b'richu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen, yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen, osei shalom v'imramav, hu ya'asei shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we say, Amen. All right, who's ready for Kiddush? We got some Kiddush this way. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava u'v'ratzon hinchilanu, zikaron le'maasei v'reishit. Ki hu yom techila lemikra'e kodesh, zeicher l'tziat Mitzrayim. Ki vanu v'acharta, ve'otanu kidashta mikol hamim. Ve'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava u'v'ratzon inchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat. L'chaim. I want to give a big thank you to Chris Smallwood. It's always so great to have you at the piano. Adds so much to our service. And thank you all for being here. And let's finish with some challah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Shabbat shalom. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you for Torah study on Zoom tomorrow morning. Adon olam asher malach b'terem kol yetzir nivra le'etz nasa v'chefso kol hazai melech shemo nikra. ואחרי ככלות הכל לבדו ימלוך נורא והוא היה והוא הווה והוא יהיה בתפארה והוא אחד ואין שני להמשיא לו להכבירה בלי ראשית בלי תכלית ולא העוז והמזרח והוא אלי וחי גואלי וצור חבלי בעת צרה והוא ניסי ומנוס לי מנת כוסי ביום מקרא בידו אפקיד רוחי בעת הישן ויעירה ואם רוחי גבייתי אדוני לי ולא יירא. שבת שלום.